inside Cessna Citation CJ2 jet-like turboprop. Hello and welcome back to the Luxury Kingdom. Before we start, I would like you to hit that red subscribe button so that you never miss out on any of our videos. We will get to know everything about this plane, including its brief history, overall review, and description. Let's begin. Brief history. The Cessna Citation CJ2 was initially delivered in 2000, and the series was discontinued in 2006. There were 243 Citation CJ2 aircraft manufacturing, with 7 being decommissioned. The CJ2 Plus was indeed the follow-on aircraft produced from 2005 to 2016. Cessna Citation CJ2. The Cessna Citation's Jet CJ series Model 525 seems to be light corporate jets manufactured in Wichita, Kansas by the Cessna Aircraft Company. The Citation's brand of commercial planes include 7 different aircraft families. The Citation's Jet Model 525 laid the foundations for one of these families, including the CJ, CJ1, CJ1 Plus, CJ2, CJ2 Plus, CJ3, and CJ4 aircraft. The Cessna Citation CJ2 is a 5-foot stretch version of the Cessna Citation CJ1, which was introduced in 2000. The Cessna Citation CJ2 is an upgraded version of the prototype 525 with a longer interior and wider wingspan and greater range, and an increase in payload capacity. The CJ2 may be flown by a single pilot. Since about December 2019, 91% of Citation CJ2 aircraft had been purchased secondhand, with the remaining 9% bought fresh. 12.3% are mostly for purchase, with the bulk being sold under an exclusive brokerage arrangement. The average amount of time on the market for a home is 319 days. The CJ2 is a larger, faster, substantially better version of Cessna's successful CJ1 private jet, which is recognized for its cheap operating expenses and fantastic performance. The cabin became 33 inches longer, and the wing grew 35 inches longer. It travels 30 knots faster than the CJ1 while burning much less fuel. The Citation's jet range's design goals may be summarized as being simple, efficient, and powerful. This remains a daunting task, especially when it comes to designing an aerodynamic constructions that was both economical to manufacture and handle well. Earlier, Citations had a straight wing, which tends to slow the plane down significantly while lowering manufacturing and design costs. The Citation's jet now has a unique laminar flow wing, something Cessna and NASA collaborated on for 4 years to create. When compared to older straight wing models, this wing extends the commencement of airflow dispersions for a longer time, improving lift-to-drag ratios by 10 to 15%. With just an estimated fuel usage of 140 gallons per hour, the CJ2 is a very fuel-efficient vehicle. Cessna's engine selections is significantly responsible for the aircraft's fuel efficiency. On takeoff, every one of the 2 Williams or Rolls-Royce FJ44 2C turbofan engines produces 2,400 pounds of thrust. At sea level, the CJ2 could indeed take off at 3,420 feet or at 5,080 feet on just a runway at 5,000 feet. The ascent to 37,000 feet tends to take 17 minutes. It obtains its long-range top speed of 352 knots at its maximum certified flight altitude of 45,000 feet. After that, it cruises at the top speed of 407 knots. All of the cabin's pressurization systems are electronically managed, allowing for the cabin pressurizations of 23,586 feet at sea level. The CJ2 is a single-pilot aircraft that is remarkably easy to fly. The Citation series was created for the contemporary thinking entrepreneurs who want to fly their personal private aircraft to and from conferences, leading to various automated technologies and a straightforward avionics system. Those who do not intend to fly their own aircraft will benefit from its capacity to be operated by a single pilot, which allows for more freedom in flight, in aircraft operations, and lower per-hour travel costs. In contrast to the CJ1, the CJ2 has a much higher payload capacity. It now has a maximum takeoff mass of 1,700 pounds, as well as a full load of 780 pounds. These changes increase optimum range or payload options, giving owners additional flight planning options. Despite the increased mass, the CJ2 is 30 knots, significantly quicker than the CJ1, and moreover has a capacity of 1,700 miles, whilst also carrying 4 people, which is 440 miles longer than the CJ1. The cabin does indeed have a total space of 243 cubic feet and can accommodate 6 guests. Its 3 baggage slots can hold a maximum of 1,100 pounds of baggage, with all but 100 of them being externally stashed for a more spacious cabin. The interior is 50 cubic feet bigger than the CJ1, providing an extra passenger seat. The CJ2 continues the Citation's line's legacy of performance, economy, and simplicity. It has the same low operational cost as the classic Citation jet, and it also does have a far longer range and a quicker cruise speed. Non-stop flights from Seattle to Oklahoma City or perhaps Washington DC to Denver are two such examples. How much does a CJ2 cost? The Citation CJ2 costs between $2.7 and $2.9 million to acquire, and that's more than the Hawker 400 XP, which costs around $2.2 million and at the same time is less than half of the cost of the Citation CJ3. When market depreciation is taken into account, the Citation CJ2 has the lowest yearly cost of $1.25 until $1.35 million. So, this is all about Cessna Citation CJ2. Comment and let me know what you think about this jet.